overthrown Palpatine.
Well, no, it wasn't even his plan. His plan was to have Anakin at full power, but he didn't expect for him to get beat by Obi-Wan. He did not expect the high ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just one of those things that it was unfortunate. And throughout the entire Empire, Palpatine's constantly trying to kill Vader. He's constantly testing him. He's constantly fucking with him.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's always like beating the next descendant or whatever, the guy he's trying to replace him with. But he can never actually beat him because, for starters, most of his body is mechanic, and fucking Palpatine just fucking does this, and lightning comes out, you know, out of his little crackly little fingers, and so there was nothing he could do. You know, that's why he needed Luke. That's the crazy thing. That's why he needed Luke, so he can overthrow the Emperor.
But you know, Luke said, "I'm a Jedi like my father," and he surrendered and boom. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I lost my train of thought. So I think it was Darth Vader. Oh man, it'll come to me in a second. But yeah, I remember seeing that part. But there was another part that I remember hearing, but like I can't remember it for the life of me. I think it was like Darth Vader couldn't be as wasn't as powerful. Okay, no, I remember. All right. So you know how like there was a whole what's his name, Mandela effect about whether Darth Vader actually said, "No, Luke, I am your father."
Okay.
Well, they actually found out the truth. So if you get the VHS tapes of the original like movies of that one before George Lucas sold the franchise to Disney,
yeah,
he actually says, "Luke, I am your father." But when they came out, he changed it. Yeah, he changed it to, "No, I am your father." So the truth reality of the original script is that, "Luke, I am your father," but George Lucas changed it when they came out like on VHS or something. When he sold it to Disney, that's when he changed.
That's one of those things that it's like, bro, it's so fucking minuscule, that little detail, that there's no need.
Yeah.
For a big fucking.
Because like I remember when you first ever watched Star Wars, even when I was a kid, I remember that line for some reason. "Luke, I am your father." That's just something I remember.
That's what everybody said.
Yeah. And then I had the shirt. I think it said, "Luke, I am your father." It said, "I am your father," and I'm like, I couldn't sure he said Luke. Like, it's just those things that, like, I'm pretty sure, but now I know why. It's because he actually had it in the original script, but when it came out in like DVDs or VHS, whatever, he changed it for whatever reason. I think it was a reason for it, but yeah. But yeah, I remember he changed his ass for the whole Mandela effect actually happened.
You know who's like the baddest motherfucker in the entire genre? Is Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
Because this motherfucker was playing an entire war. He was on both sides of the Clone Wars, on the CIS and on the Republic side. Mm-hmm. He manipulated everything. He built the clones. You know why they ended up having to use the clones? Was because if they had a whole system, he pretty much made sure that there was a system where there was either you take these fucking clones because you have no choice, or you recruit people forcefully. What senator is gonna tell his own constituents, "Hey, I need you to fight for this fucking war"? So it was like they were blindsided. Mm-hmm. Now, the way this motherfucker, he even built the empire to fail. You know why he was reigning over everybody? This motherfucker used the dark side and covered over the entire galaxy. Mm-hmm. And manipulated wars. That's why the stormtroopers were so vicious, because they were vicious because Palpatine was practically feeding them like this dark energy, and that's why they were so fucking evil throughout the whole time. And like, it's fucking insane, man. And like, I don't know about the whole fucking after that, what is it the newest one? What is the new the first order? I don't know about all that bullshit. I honestly, I think that's just got that already got.
It feels canon.
No, it's not canon. They've already said that this isn't an alternate universe. They kicked all this shit out because what they were trying to do is they were trying to pretty much, Luke is practically the hope, right? Luke, at the very end of everything, Luke is the hope of the entire, not of the entire galaxy or whatever, but they turned one of the most powerful Jedi past Yoda and all those even Anakin. They turned him into like a fucking bum that eats titty milk out of fucking blue whales or whatever. Like, it was insane, man. And that with the Mandalorian, they're already changing like the set of events. Because
I like the way they did in Mandalorian.
Luke Skywalker is supposed to train Han Solo's son first. That's his first trainee. They changed all that when Grogu, when the Baby Yoda went with what's his face. So who the fuck knows what's gonna happen?
I'm excited. I think they did a really good job. I wonder what's gonna happen with the Mandalorian because like they left it off as like what that woman with that girl fight did the John Rain, is that his name? For the Darksaber thing.
That's the interesting part, yeah.
Because they didn't give details about what's gonna happen from there. They just left it as it is.
What's crazy is that like, I mean the story. I don't know how it's gonna. My bad. It's something fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know what they're gonna do, man, for the next season. Because the whole season was just him trying to take care of Grogu. Now he's gone.
Yeah. Like, you can't picture the Mandalorian without Grogu.
Here's the thing. I think they're moving towards the Thrawn series, which I don't know if you know who that is.
Who?
Thrawn
Oh.
is Star Wars Rebels?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's the main villain, but in canon, he's actually like... Okay, so this is... Alright, now I gotta fucking even drop some more fucking Star Wars knowledge on your ass. Alright, so... The reason why Palpatine was building up an army and creating an empire... Mm-hmm. was because he pretty much, while the Republic was still open, this blue alien called the Chiss, he fought versus another species that was from a completely different galaxy, right? They're from a whole different galaxy. Now these things, they hate technology, and all of their technology is practically organic, and they're fucking devastating. They destroyed their entire universe, their entire galaxy, so they're coming here to fuck us up. Palpatine knew that there was no way the Republic would survive. So what he did is he burnt it to the ground, made the fucking Empire, so that when they came, he was fucking ready. Now when he died, Thrawn is actually... it all turned into warlords. That's what the Mandalorian's about. Mm-hmm. The Empire's gone, and the first guy that wanted Grogu, he's a part of the warlords. Mm-hmm. Right? The guy that had the Darksaber, he's one of the warlords. Now... all these guys were fighting the biggest, the baddest motherfucker that ended up taking like half of the actual empire was this blue guy, Thrawn. Mm. So what they're saying is it's probably gonna introduce Thrawn. So now the Mandalorian in some way or another is gonna be like trying to either run from him, or it's gonna set it up for this new thing. What they're trying to do is they're trying to do what they did with the Marvel Universe, where there's WandaVision, there's all these things coming out. Yeah. It's the exact same thing, but with series. So dope. And it's so fucking dope. I cannot wait.
Man, only DC did that thing, but I'm excited for Marvel. Like,
you know who DC needs? They need Jon Favreau. Mm. The dude that fucking killed it on Marvel and is now killing it on Star Wars. They need this motherfucker.
Yeah, man, he created the whole blueprint for like setting up for Thanos. Like, I think there was an interview with like Robert Downey Jr. explained that from the first movie of Iron Man, he knew how his fate was gonna end because Jon Favreau told him how it was gonna end. Basically, and I'm like, oh, that's so dope.
That's so fucking lit, man.
Yeah, it was so good. I'm happy. And then now they're giving off with like Captain America. Now they're setting up for a new phase. Supposedly they're gonna set up for Galactus, but they're gonna drop from a new phase. Yeah, which is cool because now it's Captain America that's retired. Oh, he's already dead because I think in the new the Falcon, the Winter Soldier, it shows basically Captain America has already passed away, and now they're all moving on to the new phase, which is WandaVision's coming now. That's gonna supposedly now it's gonna introduce to the multiverse because what's going on is now that in this episode, in one recent episode I haven't seen, but I found out her brother who died in the Age of Ultron is now back. So they're changing the two.
Well, here's the thing that she's manipulating on this. Yeah, like so we don't even know if Vision is even alive. It could just be like a fucking mold of his body that she's controlling with her brain. Because I've seen the whole show, like even episode 5, it's really fucking good. But that's the point. Like she's trying to control Vision so that he doesn't find out the truth. And they're trying to. I mean, I'm thinking that like maybe he's not alive. She just made this whole fucking side universe or little pocket dimension where he is alive. and it only works for fucking TV. I mean, who the fuck knows? What's hilarious is they got fucking Quicksilver from
Evan Peters,
Yeah,
everybody was like, everybody was so mad. I'm like, dude, it's
bro,
man,
that's
it's
hilarious.
Quicksilver. Yeah, it's like,
That's
I
what's
like it.
hilarious. That's what's hilarious about it.
I think he was a good Quicksilver. I think it was funny.
He was
He
good.
was a good part of the X-Men movie. But yeah, supposedly there's a theory that's like going around that's like now there's a new villain they're introducing slowly. It's I forgot his name. It starts with an M. But I think they call him. He's somewhat like the devil almost. He's kind of like Mysterio, but
Morpheus.
Morpheus, yeah.
Morpheus?
More. It started with him though, but supposedly he's like they're slowly introducing him into that WandaVision. Like he's in control of everything. That's why like at times it's freaking out. They're trying to get Wanda to.
It's so creepy.
Yeah,
I watched
they
it, and it gets creepy whenever everything like goes
when
out
like,
of
it
whack.
goes like it starts
when
like
it goes out of whack, like music stops. It's
Yeah.
so quiet. It really does.
and then like on that one scene when they were still in the black and white scene, there's like Wanda, who's doing this to you? And I'm like, yo. And then the glass breaks and she's bleeding with like blood. Like yo. And like,
when the dude's choking and Wanda's
like-
Vision's just.
It's like Vision, help him. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
like, the way they were making it was like, stop playing, and everybody started freaking out.
Yeah, and
It's
she
like,
just can't
Vision,
stop
help
laughing.
him.
Oh my
I
god.
was like, dude, I
Bro,
love the
but
way they're doing
that's what makes me think that he's not truly alive.
Mm.
That he's just kind of a puppet style of what he really of what he truly was, because he just was just like just stuck. Oh,
It is
fuck,
so good.
man.
I love
That's
that they're coming.
that's fucking
But
crazy.
yeah, they're supposed to get introduced to that villain that he's slowly in control. That's what they're trying to figure out, like what's going on with Wanda. Yeah, but anyways, but that's what's happening. I'm happy. My heart when I found out Evan Peters was back for Quicksilver, my heart was like, oh man, I love that so much. But yeah, people were like kind of hating on it. I was like, nah, I like it. It's cool.
It's cool, yeah.
I'm happy for it.
Alright, I think we're gonna just get end it here because I still got a live stream and my ass cheeks hurt. So I need to change chairs. Watch me on Twitch and stay tuned. I appreciate y'all putting comments and shit about how I should keep going. I do it for the 20 subscribers. I love y'all. Y'all the shit. It might cut off after I say goodbye. It might not. You might see his ass get up and turn off the camera because we don't even know if we're going to be able to edit it. But we're going to do what we can and we're going to figure it out. So I hope y'all stay black or whatever the fuck Joey Diaz says. And hope y'all have a good one. Deuces. Alright. Now let's see if this is the actual good ending or if this is going to be the